Hello, kindergartners and families. This is Mrs. Sheeler. We're going to discuss math, how the math works. We're going to talk about math toolkits, our math lessons, and iReady resources. All right, so math toolkits can be picked up at Truman, or you can create your own. You're going to need some kind of counters. In your kits will come two-sided counters. You can use mini erasers, or if you want two-sided counters, an easy way to do it is take dry beans and spray paint one side, and then you have two-sided counters. Or you can use pennies or anything else that would work for counters. You're going to need two dice with the dots on them and connecting cubes. And if you don't have connecting cubes, you can use Legos or blocks. So you can pick up a lot of this stuff at the dollar store if you cannot come to Truman to get a math kit. All right, so the math lessons. The math lessons are in sessions. So there's Explore, which is session 1, and that's going to have a video by Mrs. Sheeler, and that's where students draw on prior knowledge and make connections to new concepts. They're going to be Develop Lessons, which is session 2 and 3. And there's going to be a link to a lesson to watch along with your math book, and that's where students develop strategies and understanding through problem solving and disclosure. And then there's going to be Refine Lessons. Those are session 4 and 5, and that's where students deepen their understanding and strengthen their skills of the concept. And then iReady. iReady is on your launch pad, and that's interactive learning games and MyPath along with Teacher Assigns. Once your child has logged into iReady, your child can then take lessons in either reading or math, so you choose math. In the To-Do tab, your child can select the green box to start or continue a lesson. This green box right here says MyPath Next Lesson. By clicking on My Progress, you and your student can see how much time has been spent on lessons this week. We aim for students to get 45 minutes a week in math. Learning games are fluency games your students can play to practice math skills, but learning games do not count towards the student's 45-minute goal for the week in math. So, this is what you will see, and if I've assigned a lesson, it'll be there. And so this is where you can click on to go to the next lesson. All right, so we're going to hop on over, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in Canvas. Okay, this is what you're going to see when you click on in Canvas. This is math. And so we're going to go to Lesson 1, Unit 1, Session 1, Understanding Counting. So when I click on this lesson, this is what I'm going to see. So each lesson is going to be set up the same way. There's going to be a few differences, and I'll go over those. So you're going to start off with seeing the learning target and success criteria. Then you're going to see vocabulary for the unit, and then you're going to see a video right here. So this says watch this video, and it's of the learning targets and success criteria. So it's like a 1 to 2 minute video, and it's unpacking what the task is for today's learning. And then you're going to tell someone, so your scholar will tell someone today's learning target and success criteria. So what they need, what they're aiming for to learn, and then what they need to do to be successful. Then we go down to the lesson, and so here will be a video. There'll be a video for session 1, 2, and 3 for sure. Session 1 is me, and then session 2 and 3 are different teachers teaching the lesson. Right here, it's going to tell you the math book pages. So this is page 5 through 8. And so you're going to need your math book to follow along with the lesson. Then it's going to tell what you need to do. So after watching the lesson, you're going to complete pages 7 and 8 on your own. So during here, we did page 5 and 6 together. and then you're going to do 7 and 8 after. Right here, every time you see this on session 1, that means you need to do My Path lessons. It doesn't have to be done all on today, but I've put it on session 1 to remind you to do your lessons, your 45 minutes. You can break that down to 10 minutes a day or whatever you like, one lesson a day, however works best for you. And then here you're going to review the vocabulary for the lesson, and we're reviewing the learning target. So were you able to count objects in order, saying one number for every object, and were you able to count the objects in the picture? Here on session 1, it's going to talk to you about the family letter. These have lots of great information in your math book, so make sure you read those at the beginning of every lesson. And if there's any kind of extension, here is a count and see. So you open this up and there's a little, there's a game to play, and here is a song counting to 10. So then the next day you would do session 2, which is the same, session 3. And then when we get to session 4, or sometimes it says 4 and 5 combined, then on this session, we still have the unpacking of the learning target. We have your math book pages that you're going to complete, and you're going to follow the directions on the bottom of each page, reviewing counting numbers. And then here is an assess. Okay, so then here on the last session in each week, there is the end assessment. This one is a formative, so just giving information. So you click on here and it'll take you to the quiz page, and then you're going to complete the quiz and then upload it. So you're going to print off this quiz. You're going to have your scholar do it, reading the questions on the bottom, and then you're going to submit it. And then if you click on here, it'll take you to the page right here. This is what the quiz looks like. And you will upload right here the quiz. And then here it says, please choose which one best describes how your child completed the assessment after you read the directions. Were they able to complete it independently, or did you need to give them help and support? So I hope this gives you great information on how we're going to be doing math. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Bye for now.